Peace, love, and light, family. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. I hope that you're living in your greatest purpose. Let's get into your messages at this time. Okay, so this message is for Scorpio. Let's see what's in your energy. Okay, what message do you have? Okay. All right. There's something that you do creatively. There's something that you do creatively that brings a spark, that creates happiness, that gives you also options. Wands relating to your creative energy, your creative power. This is something that brings you a lot of joy. This is something that keeps you in the energy of light. And the horse in the background is giving this energy of, you know, something that is leaping in the background, a force that is leaping in the background, happy for you, bringing joy. This may actually represent your spiritual team. And I'm seeing that the drums may represent something that you do creatively that brings a lot of joy, that your spiritual team is, they rejoice about, that also they've given you this gift to energize you. They've given you this gift to help you to better speak, to help you with your throat chakra. This gift really brings a lot of light. It emphasizes your light. It also emphasizes, and see, this is Wands energy as well. This is a lot of creative energy coming out, and you holding this wand in your hand represents, it almost looks like a gift, a gift that you have creatively. It may be a spiritual gift that you have that gives you options. And specifically with this one, it's showing an energy of joy. It's showing a lot of light energy. And with this energy in the background, which is represented by a stallion, it almost looks like your spiritual team that's in the background cheering you on. It may be that they're cheering you on. It may be that their relationship with you is strengthening as you use this spiritual gift. So this may have to do with the gift that you've been given. And look at that. More creative energy is coming out. This is the 8 of Wands. I'm hearing for many of you, Spirit is saying that your spiritual gift is being emphasized greatly at this time, because there's something about it that you need. There's some aspect of it that you need that allows you to thrive, that allows you to be in the light, that allows you to create perhaps a certain atmosphere, of balance. So I'm hearing that your creative gift provides balance. Yeah, this is all the energy of creation that's also coming out. 8 of Wands. So this gift that you've been given by the divine really creates an energy of balance within you. And this Justice card represents you walking with this energy of balance. So this gift allows you to, it may allow you to rebalance yourself. So for example, when you feel as if you're becoming in a state where you're imbalanced, perhaps engaging in this activity which has to do with your creative gift, it shifts you back. You see the scales of balance showing up, which is representing justice. Really, it's emphasizing balance. It's emphasizing some kind of I was just about to say healing. It emphasizes healing. This spiritual gift that you have is, it's almost like I'm hearing that it's therapy to you. This is what allows you to be in a state of balance. This is what calms you. This is what, you know, brings you back to a state of calm. This is what allows you to go back and, you know, fight. Use your sword of justice and fight, because your spiritual gift allows you, it's like it's therapeutic. I'm hearing your spiritual gift is also your therapy. It brings you back to balance. It brings you back to base. It brings you back to a place where you're able to recharge. And as you see here with the Star card, this is representing you pouring into yourself. Okay, this individual that's in this image is representing you pouring into yourself. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that every time you use your spiritual gift, many of you do so unselfishly to help others. You get to know that you're actually pouring into yourself. Your gift, your spiritual gift that you've been given, is your therapy. And for many of you, this gift has to do with some healing energies. And, you know, Spirit really gave attention to this individual's throat chakra within this card. It's really emphasized. So perhaps what you do, your spiritual gift, has to do with your throat chakra, speaking your truth. Okay, this is also therapeutic for you. This is your sense of therapy that's provided for you by the divine. And many of you use this gift on a daily to support and assist others. And the more that you do it, like, you do this unselfishly. You do this to assist others. And you get to know that the more you engage with this gift, the more that you interact with this gift, the more you're also interacting with your spiritual team. You see here, this individual is beating the drums. The drums is representing her spiritual gift. Okay, this is the fire that keeps her going. And the more she beats on this drum, the more you see the stallion is elevating, is dancing. This is her interaction with her spiritual team. This is what's keeping her going. And it may seem as if it's a unidirectional type of relationship where she's feeding you know, the energy of her spirit guides. It's going vice versa, because the more she beats the drum, you see there's fire coming out of that. This is a creative energy. This is life force. She's also giving life to herself. This gift that you have, and for many of you, there are different gifts that you possess that are represented here. Again, you know, I'm hearing for some of you, this is the gift of speaking, throat chakra being emphasized here. For others, there's something that you do having to relating to healing. All right, you pour living waters into your gift on a daily basis as you support and assist others, and you get to know that this energy that you pour into your gift is also giving back to you, because the more you pour into this living water, the fuller it gets. Okay, the fuller it gets. And you also notice that this, in the Star card, the energy is represented by two pots being poured. One is being poured within the water realm, one is being poured within the earth realm. All of them signifying nourishment, nourishing the earth, and also nourishing the element of water, which you represent. Okay, Scorpios, you represent the realm of water. So the more you pour into this body of water, this is signifying you pouring into your gift. This is signifying you pouring healing waters into yourself. You get to know that this is a therapeutic type of reciprocal type of relationship. So the divine is encouraging you to keep going, okay? Keep going with this. As you continue to nourish this gift, you are literally providing balance, you're providing justice, you're also enhancing your ability to create even more, because what you're doing is You're feeding into your spirit guides. You're giving your spirit guides permission to support and assist you in times of need, in times where there's uncertainty, in times where there may be imbalance or chaos. This spiritual gift that's been given to you by the design, yeah, it's been given to you by the divine by design. This spiritual gift has been given to you by the divine by design. And you get to know that the more you use this spiritual gift, the more you're able to go back to balance quickly. The more you're able to see times of imbalance. Okay? For many of you, what this means is that you may not be taken away by, you know, emotions that can easily kind of bring on a lot of conflicts. You're more able to maintain an energy of consciousness as to what's going on around you. So for example, you know, this may be where, you know, you come in contact with someone that says something to you that may completely throw you off balance. You know, when you are in this state of balance, you are in tune with your spiritual gift. You are in tune with, you know, your power. If someone says something to you, you're less likely to be, you know, swayed in the direction where it throws you off balance, because you maintain this energy of light where you constantly are aware of what's going on. Aware. Okay, this energy, this gift that you have, it also keeps you in tune with what's low vibrational. Okay, you get to know, and I'm hearing that the divine is saying that your gift represents you at your highest vibration, which is also representing of the sun. Your gift represents you. Okay, your gift is meant to connect you to yourself at your highest vibration. And the more you connect to this, you're also able to detect energies of low vibration. This is all meant to keep you in this energy of balance. Okay, all things could be going on around you. All right, things could be falling apart. You know, there can be energies that throw you off balance, and by the mere fact that you stay connected to your highest vibrational self, you're able to maintain a position of balance, and you're less likely to succumb to, you know, low vibrational types of energies, where you could easily be blinded, where you could be where you could be stuck at the crossroads. You get to know on a daily basis, as you interact with, you know, with the world, you're gonna come in contact with all sorts of energy, all sorts of energies. You know, you come across all sorts of energies as you interact with the world, right? And what keeps you in an energy of balance is keeping a high vibration. And what your spiritual team is saying right now is being in contact and being connected with your spiritual gift keeps you in alignment. You get to know that this is your form of therapy. Okay, a lot of folks, you know, go to therapy, and of course this is not you know, at all advocating for not proceeding with anything that you've been recommended to do. And you get to know that there's a spiritual, there are ways to deal with, you know, circumstances of life on the spiritual level. And being connected and being in tune with your spiritual gift, keeping this energy of balance, will be one of the ways that will keep you from being stuck, keep you from being blinded. All right. And the more you do this, the more you actually learn, the more you fine tune this ability that you have to literally give your own self therapy. This is your own therapy. This is you knowing how to heal yourself with the living waters that you've been given by the divine, right? This is why This is why the star card showed up, because you have access to these living waters at all times. The more you connect to these gifts, the more that you pour into them, the stronger they get, the more in alignment you're able to stay. And so when, you know, if anything that come towards you, you'll be able to combat effortlessly. Okay? And as I'm speaking, I'm getting this image of this person that's standing, you know, in the midst of a storm, and they're standing very calmly, not, you know, budging, not, you know, concerned that what's going on around them is going to create a casualty within them. Okay, this is the energy that you get to be in. You know, there may be 1,000 things that are happening around you. None of them will persuade you emotionally. None of them will sway you and cause emotional instability if you're able to connect with your higher self. This is the higher vibrational side of you. Okay? So the message here is your gift is actually, your spiritual gift is actually your therapy. This is a gift that's been given to you to deal with the physical challenges of your surrounding, the spiritual challenges of your surrounding. This gift is also meant, see, this is more Wands energy. This is more creative energy. This gift also gives you the ability to see the world for what it is. With this Two of Wands here, this is an individual that is able to hold the world in their hand instead of the world holding them. And when you do that, what that means is that you get a different perspective on life. You get to see things, people, places for exactly what they are. You have a higher energy of discernment. Okay? And look at this. Going from a Two of Wands to a Five of Wands is indicating a higher level of creativity is also implied. You become, you know, this person who's able to manifest. You become a master manifester is what I'm hearing. And for many of you, this creative gift has actually allowed you to manifest a lot of things relating to your soul tribe. It has allowed you to manifest a lot of things relating to your family, your community. So it's bringing a lot of great news your way. It's also, I'm also hearing that, see, look at this, like 10 of Wands. Okay, this is like an energy of mustering strength to combat what you need to. This gift that you have allows you, it gives you the strength. It's like it's training you to muster up and have the strength that you need in order for you to, you know, combat the daily hassles, battles that exist in the world. Because without this gift, these burdens, these wands would be very heavy. But because you have this creative energy, you have this fire, you have this spark, you're able to gather up the strength to do the work that is necessary in order for you to thrive. And for some of you, this work is actually a lot more spiritual than physical. You get to know that this gift that you have is a spiritual gift. Okay, it is not something that is given to you by man, so it cannot be taken away from you. This is given to you by the divine. This gift is given to you by the divine because it is meant to be used to create balance. It is meant to be used for therapeutic purposes. All right. And so the divine is also letting you know that you are your own teacher. The more that you engage and use this gift, you become your own teacher. You become more enlightened. You also get in this position where you're able to teach others. You hold divine keys. You hold spiritual keys, spiritual knowledge, esoteric knowledge that's also able to open doors for others. Okay. And this is very important to know. Additional message. So I'm seeing here, this is using this gift is a high form of self-love. Being in tune with your gift, knowing what your gift is, it came as a result of a high form of self-love. And once you began doing this, you began getting in tune with your heart chakra, you became more courageous. You also opened the gates, opened, realms for you to be able to create, for you to be able to use this gift to further enhance you, to further push you along in your walk, to push you along in your power. It's also putting you in this very much this energy of strength with the Emperor card here. You giving yourself love, you showing yourself love through the use of your spiritual gift, creating high vibrational energies is opening up further doors for you. And this is, the Emperor is one of the most courageous beings there is represented on here. And see this Page of Wands, there's even further good news that's happening because you hold this wand of creativity, which is, again, this spiritual gift that's been given to you. And the divine is saying, whenever it is that you need to use this gift to balance yourself, you can do that. And you should, because this is what's allowing you to continue to thrive when the energies come, and they can be a lot, right? With this Eight of Wands, a lot of these energies approaching. It's like you have everything coming towards you at once. And what are you able to do? How are you able to deal with all of these forces, these energies coming at you? Well, what you do is you beat your drum. Many of you, this actually means that this is the gift that you've been given. You've been given the gift of being able to play the drums and create therapy. For many of you, it may be another instrument. This is some sort of way that you create music, okay? If it's not with an instrument, this may be with your voice that you provide therapy, okay, without even knowing it. For some of you, you don't do this for therapeutic reasons, and the divine is saying this is your therapy. Whatever it is that you need to find yourself, to ground yourself, engage in what grounds you, engage in the gift that the divine has given you, because it's going to provide further opportunities for happiness. And that is the word of the divine. And that is the message that the divine has for you at this time. Let's see what the ancestors are saying regarding this reading. So you know how to go to that place where you keep your balance, and so you get to do that. And I feel like I'm speaking to the Scorpios that actually know how to do that. Okay? Your gift has been given to you not to be hidden anywhere. It's meant to shine. Okay? 5, let's see. Circle, cross of Tanan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. For many of you, get to know, and that's interesting because that star card represented, the intersection of heaven and earth. You notice how that being, the star in the star card, was pouring living waters was pouring living waters on the earth as well as in the body of water. This represents the intersection of heaven and earth. When you engage in your spiritual gift, you are actually elevating yourself to the point where you are really touching the realm of the divine. Okay, this is the point in which you are in the physical realm and you are reaching for, what is above. You're reaching for higher vibrational frequencies. All right, so the other one that's also coming out is Divine Might Foretold. which is an indication of what this gift is doing. It is bringing you in this energy of might. It is bringing you in this energy of strength. Okay, let's see what number 5 is saying first. All right, so 5 is saying, your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whatever you do, wait, okay, let me reread this. Your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whether you do this as an artist, healer, activist, priestess, shaman, or in some other way, honor your path and your purpose. There you go. Your spiritual gifts are laid out right there. Okay? Take care of yourself and prioritize your spiritual life according to the practices and methods that help you remain open, connected, and grounded, with your heart open to the divine and moved by love for our earth. You are part of a team of souls working to keep the balance of light on our planet intact, accessible, and vital. Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own will and talent to the sacred purpose of healing in this world. I mean, like, this describes the reading to a T. You are using your gift to help balance humanity, and you get to understand that what you do, the way in which you use your spiritual gift, Spirit is telling you to prioritize your spiritual life. Prioritize this practice, because this is your therapy. This is what is going to keep you open, connected, and grounded, in your heart connected and open to the divine. All of this is being laid out. This is basically a summary of this reading that was just told. Your spiritual gift is keeping you grounded. It's keeping your heart open, connected to the divine, so that way you can continue to do your work. Anything that throws you off, that is meant to throw you off, you get to know that you use your spiritual gift as a means of providing therapeutic therapy to yourself. Okay? And Spirit is letting you know your spiritual gift, every time you engage in it, this is you offering yourself to the divine. This is you connecting with the divine. You see, the horse is representing the divine. You are in communion with the divine every time you beat those drums, every time you do a reading, every time you touch someone. You know, if you're a Reiki master, you heal. Every time you engage in activism that is meant to elevate humanity, every time you do some spiritual medicine for someone as a shaman, you are honoring your gift. Okay? You are honoring your gift. And Spirit is saying, don't hold anything back, because what you have is needed for this world, and it is needed for you. Your spiritual gift is for you first and foremost. And that is the word of the divine. Let's see what number 4 is saying. 4 is El has, and what El has is saying is consider the need to cut cords to negative or consider the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your world, whether they be habits, people, or forms of entertainment and media that threaten to distort the pure and wise use of your wild spirit and ignited mind. Whilst it's important that you engage with others, the sacred creator within you requires time and space and solitude to process, reflect, contemplate, and create. That is the key. You are a creator. You use your gift to create balance, to create healing. Okay? Only then can you remember who you are and what is important to you, and summon the inner power to act accordingly. In that way, you will not become overly swayed by any lesser force, particularly mainstream consciousness that perpetuates victimizing thought patterns and behaviors. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out in cleansing so that you can recognize the inner truth of your soul and adhere to it faithfully. Now, that last part really spoke volumes. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out for cleansing so that way you know your truth and you adhere to your truth faithfully. This is important, okay? For those of you, this is as important, especially for those who have not come into, the knowledge of how to cultivate your gift. Okay, you're sitting on a gold mine. For many of you, you get to know that phrase, you're sitting on a gold mine, means that you are sitting on your spiritual gift. You may be sleeping on it. Spirit is letting you know that the more you connect and cultivate this spiritual gift, the more that you actually elevate yourself. So whatever it is that you think you're waiting for to get yourself going in order for you to start, Spirit is letting you know you get to start today, because the more you delay this, you are delaying your healing. You are delaying your therapy. A lot of things that could have been healed in your life are not healed because you have not tapped into your spiritual gift and you're not cultivating it. Take time out for cleansing. Take time out to cultivate your gift, because that is your therapy. That is how you maintain balance in yourself, in the world, most importantly, how you continue to elevate yourself. And that is the word of the divine. If this message resonates, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love, peace, and divine light.